An introduction to fractions and mixed numbers. We'll start by defining some key words and concepts. A fraction represents part of a whole unit. Again, that's a fraction represents part of a whole unit. So if you look at my circle here, I have a whole circle and I've divided it into 4 parts, and of those 4 parts, the yellow part is one of the 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4 parts, and the yellow is 1/4 of the whole circle. All right, so we have a numerator, we have a number on top, and then a number on the bottom. The top number is called the numerator. That's the top number in a fraction, the numerator, and the numerator represents the number of pieces of the whole that we have. So I'll write that down for you. Represents the number of pieces we have, or the number of parts we have. All right, so in our yellow, there's one piece of yellow, one yellow. That's how many yellows we have, and that represents the numerator. The denominator represents the bottom number, or how many pieces we've cut the whole into. And it represents how many total pieces, the total number of pieces we've cut the whole into. So in this case, we cut the whole circle into 4 pieces. So the whole, there's 4 pieces. Of those 4, only one of the 4 is yellow. So 1/4 of my circle was yellow. A proper fraction is a fraction that where the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Where the numerator again is the top number, is smaller than the denominator, or the bottom number. In concept, a proper fraction is less than 1. A proper fraction is less than 1. It's less than 1 whole. So in our fraction, our 1/4 of that circle that was yellow, 1 is the numerator, and 1/4. Of course, the numerator here is smaller than the denominator, meaning that this is less than a whole and less than 1, and it is a proper fraction. An improper fraction is a fraction where the numerator is greater than the denominator. Is larger or greater than the denominator. So what if we had 4/3? 3/3 would make a whole. 4/3, this is more than 1 whole. So an improper fraction is more than 1. A mixed number has a whole part and a fraction part. A whole part and not just any old fraction, but a proper fraction. So this would be something like 1 and 1/3. That's 1 whole and 1/3 of another. Okay, and if you look at my circles here, this I have 1 whole and another whole, and this one is 1/4. So as a mixed number, this is 2 and 1/4 circles. 2 and 1/4. So 2 wholes, 2 wholes and 1 out of 4 parts. We can write a mixed number as an equivalent improper fraction. Again, an improper fraction has a larger numerator than a denominator. Okay, so we cut each of these circles into 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our denominator is 4. That's how many we cut a single whole piece into. 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now of those 1, 2, 3, 4, let's count how many parts are yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 yellow pieces of a whole that's cut into 4. So 9/4 is how many pieces of yellow I have. That should be the same as 2 1/4 because we've already determined previously that we have a mixed number of 2 1/4. So is there an easier way to get from 2 1/4 to 9/4? Sure. So we are saying that we're dividing our whole piece into 4s. So I have 2 wholes, and I'm going to multiply that by the denominator of our fractional part, so 4. I'm cutting it into 4 pieces, and then I'm going to add the part that I already have in our numerator and put that over 4. So 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9/4. That's another shorter way to change a mixed number into an improper fraction. So 2/4, 2 1/4 equals 9/4. They are equivalent amounts. If we had the number of yellow pieces here, no matter if I say I have 1 2 wholes and 1/4 more, or if I say I have 9/4, I have the exact same amount of yellow pieces.